Morning, happy Friday, welcome to Hunky Dory TV, and what a show we have got for you today. We have got a brand new collection that we have all gone nuts about. You are going to absolutely love it. It is our quirky animals, and there is something for everyone within this collection. But before we look at that, my name's Amy. I'm presenting the show today alongside Lisa. Good morning, Lisa. Oh, mouthful of food. Happy Friday. And in the demonstration station, we have got the lovely cat. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you okay?
I am, yes.
This is fun, isn't it?
Oh, it is extraordinarily awesome. It's just so much fun.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those shows where, like, tally how many times we say the words adorable,
yes,
cute. Those are the sort of words that describe this kit, aren't they? But we are going to have lots of fun and 3 fabulous demos from Kat. But before we have a look at that collection, let's have a look at our Win It Weekly. I still can't believe we're giving this away. Our Golden Oldies Festive Fun Luxury Topper Collection. You've got 8 topper sets within here, 4 designs, 2 of each. Look at these. You are going to be able to make at least 16 cards with this, worth $19.99. 5 lucky winners are going to win this at the end of today's show, which we always love. So all you need to do to be in with a chance to win is like, share and comment the answer to the following question. Which of the following animals cannot stick their tongue out? Is it A, crocodile, B, penguin, or C, sloth? Lots of answers in the comments already, so I think I know the answer now. Do you know, Kat?
I think so. I think.
Ooh. So we will let you know at the end of the show. So make sure you like, share and comment to be in with your chance to win. But let's have a look at the cards that you are going to be able to make with our brilliant brand new Quirky Animals collection. Cute and adorable. That's all we can say, isn't it? How great are these cards, and just suitable for everybody, aren't they? From children, parents, grandparents, they are going to smile when they receive these cards. So let's have a look at the toppers that you are going to get within here. Look at these. So you are getting 16 foiled and die cut topper sheets. There are 8 different designs and you are going to get 2 of each. So we've got, I mean, there's definitely 4 cards on there, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
You've got your 4 toppers and your 4 sort of sentiments and tags on that one. You've got your gorgeous hedgehog. Look at that owl with the cake. Imagine that with the googly eyes on.
Oh, it's just screaming for it, that one.
Definitely, isn't it? This dog. I think this is how we feel today, isn't it?
That is a very good representation of how I'm feeling today, absolutely.
And look at that tortoise turtle there with that goldfish. They just make you smile, don't they? And have a laugh when you look at them. You can see all the different sentiments on there. You've got your good luck. Sorry, I forgot. Hope you're back on your feet soon. Love that one. So going to cover all occasions, birthdays, get well. Look at him. That is just the cheekiest face, isn't it?
I've got to say, I've put it out there, that has got to be one of the best images we've done this year.
Definitely. You can't not smile at that, can you?
No.
And I love the fact we've got this, you might be midway through your Christmas crafting. So this is just really nice to have that break from that, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And again, look at all the sentiments you've got on here. I love the giraffe one. Look at that one. You've got the meerkat, the crocodile, in a wild crocodile. I mean, these are going to be perfect for children's cards as well, aren't they?
Absolutely.
All
it's
of
how
those.
Animated they are within a still image.
Yes.
They almost look like they're moving. You're expecting that next move to jump out
Yeah,
at you.
they're
It's
a character,
incredible
aren't
how
they?
they're done.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
They need names, don't they? But even in these toppers, they've got personalities, haven't they?
Yeah.
I love the peacock. And then you've got those ones at the bottom that you could turn into sort of your triple easel cards there. That one's so proud of you, to a cheeky little monkey. They're just all your different shaped topper frames as well that you've got here. Just because, what's that one say? You've matured like a smelly cheese. Look at him, just eating all that cheese. Just, as I say, adorable, aren't they? All the animals that you can think of on here. Go get them, tiger. Maybe somebody's got a job interview.
Yes.
King for a day. I mean, that could even be for sort of Father's Day, couldn't it?
Yeah.
So you've got every occasion covered in here. I love the birds one. Born to stand out. You've got those border strips on there. Look at him.
I love him. He's so fun. I've got a friend that's obsessed with chickens at the moment and I cannot wait for his birthday to put that on a card.
Definitely, that is the topper to put on that card, isn't it? So you are getting all 8 of those design topper sheets, 2 of each, at $19.99 or $17.99 if you are a Diamond Club member. But we have also got the Ultimate Collection. So you can get all of those topper sheets, all 16, and our 8x8 Quirky Animals paper pad for just £21.98 or $19.78. Hang on, that saves £10. And these pads are usually $11.99, aren't they? So you're paying like £2 for the paper pad. Yeah. Is that right? Is my maths correct? Yeah. So you are paying literally about £2 for a 48-page double-sided paper pad. That is absolutely amazing. Look at these. Look at all the prints you have got on here. And this is going to be handy, not just with this collection. No. I find these, we use them with so many other things as well. And you can see on the back, you've even got that sort of sky, haven't you? All the bright colours that you've got in there that are going to work perfectly. Let's try and... not very good at this. I love the brick one. Really so versatile, useful. Isn't it? Yeah.
I was reaching into it yesterday for something that we've got coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
because
it's going to be one perfect. Of those, isn't it? Yeah, you are getting 4 of each as well. So although they're double-sided, you don't really need to choose a side because you are getting 4 of each. Look at this one.
Oh,
I want this in wallpaper.
I was going to say.
Or a dress.
Yes, yes.
Although I'm sure we've all got dresses in that already. You've got sort of your more muted tones, your stripes there. Oh, the one with the hearts on. And you can see as we go through which animals you would put these with, isn't it? But just that one's got your sort of, let me bring it in, little paw prints on there as well. I mean, I love a paper pad, but this is just phenomenal, isn't it? You've got the paler pinks on the back. You've got the leaves on there. Just everything. If you want to, perfect if you want to create a scene as well, isn't it?
Definitely.
You've got that sort of cheese effect if you want to with that mouse. 48 sheets, 12 different designs. If you want this on its own, it's £11.99 or £10.79 if you are a Diamond Club member. But don't forget, if you are getting the Quirky Animals Ultimate Collection, you are saving £10, £21.98 for the pad and those 16 topper sheets. And imagine how many cards you can make with that. Oh. I mean, there's an average of 3, possibly 4 cards per topper sheet, isn't it? So you're going to get well over 50 cards with that, especially when you've got that pad as well, for just £21.98 or under £20 if you are a Diamond Club member, £19.78. Let's just have a look at the topper sheets again. You can buy these individually if you want to. They are £1.99 each, or any 5 for £8. So if you have a look at this and there's one in particular that you really like, maybe you're having a themed children's party.
Yeah, it would be great for invitations and
definitely,
things, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Maybe you're doing sort of a trip to the farm or the zoo. You can get these any 5 for £8. Just go through. Oh, look at the frog as well, covered in kisses.
Waiting for that prince to appear.
So a choice of 8 there, but you can choose any of those 5 for £8. But let's have a look at the cards you are going to be able to make, because I think with a Quirky Fun Collections comes those fun card makes, doesn't it? This is one of the ones that Anne-Marie made on Hobby Maker yesterday. Look at the dimension on there.
So clever, isn't it? And this is the beauty of your double-sided papers as well.
And the quality of them though as well, that you're able to do that with them and it stay like that. So king for a day on that one. And you've got all sort of sizes of cards in here, from your sort of smaller 5x5s all the way up to your 8x8s. Oh, look at this one.
So pretty.
You make me smile. I mean, that does, doesn't it? Yeah. If you'd received that. A massive shout out and thank you to our external design team who loved playing with this, looking at all of the cards that they've done. Look at him. Happy birthday, you're the goat.
It's such a popular term that at the moment as well.
Yes.
The greatest of all time, the abbreviation. Everybody's loving it, so it's really relevant and popular.
Look at him as well. He looks apologetic, doesn't he, on that one?
I'm sorry.
And then this one done as an easel card. I love that one just hanging upside down.
Yes. Again, that's my vibe today.
And then such a clever one. This is what I mean by you can have lots of fun with it. Using that paper from the pad, cutting those circles out so it looks like your sort of holy cheese that you can get. I'm here for the cake. You can actually get cakes, like wedding cakes, can't you, just made out of cheese?
Yes, you can, yeah.
This one, so proud of you.
Those colours.
They're stunning, aren't they?
Beautiful.
Yeah. This one, we've got this cardstock coming up in the show as well, which is going to work perfectly with them. Oh, look at this one.
Ooh, we love a diorama.
Look at the dimension you've got in there. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at him. So lovely. And with that adorable scoreable foil cardstock as well. So that is your ultimate collection, the topper kit and the paper pad, saving £10, $21.98 or $19.78 if you are a Diamond Club member. But Kat, I think we need a demo.
Yes, please. So I am starting with our wonderful little hedgehog friend because we have an adopted hedgehog at home at the moment called Hedgie. So he really, really spoke to me. So we are going to take this guy out. And then we're just going to take a sheet of gold mirri and we're going to make our own gatefold card. And I'm doing it with the mirri because it just cuts down on your mat and layering a bit. Instead of having to make, if you're making one anyway, cut a step out for yourself. So this is going to be a 5x7 gatefold. So we want to cut it so it is 7 inches tall. And then 10 inches wide. So your dimensions for a gatefold are going to be the same as your regular card blank. It's just you put your scores in slightly different places.
Yes, yeah.
So we want a 5-inch panel in the middle. So we're going to come 2 5.5 inches out at each side and just score down. So easy to do. Reverse that around. And I love when we've got frames like this because what I'm going to do eventually is put the frame on one side and the hedgehog topper on the other. So they close over each other and it gives me that feel of hugs because there is a hedgehog's sentiment here and I just think it works perfectly. So our mat and layers are already done. Well, our mats are already done on the outside. What I'm going to do for my decoration, I've delved into my pad and I've got this green one and I've also taken the sky and I'm going to effectively make my own paper to represent kind of what we've got on the top here, you know, so lovely. The sky in the background and the grass. So you don't just have to leave them as they are. So I'm going to do this as one first and then I can cut it into 2 panels. And all you have to do is I'm taking my craft knife and we're just going to do that kind of wiggly, as we know it, kind of grassy, hilly line. We'll go in with my tape runner and just pop this down.
Such a good idea though, isn't it? That having that sky paper allows you to sort of create those scenes, doesn't it? Those background scenes.
Yeah, and we'll just pop this down on the bottom, match it up as close as you can, make sure it's nice and flat. And already it's so effective, just doing that. So again, we know we want to cut this down now to 3 notches under the 7. And then we want 2 panels, just 3 notches under the 2.5. And I'm going to make sure that they're next to each other so it still lines up when the card closes. So we're just going to make sure we put these on the right side, which should be like that. And again, it's not hard, but it's just adding that extra little bit of detail. And then we will pop these on here, just leaving our normal kind of mat and layer border around the sides.
I do really like a gatefold card as well.
They're fun, aren't they? They're a bit different. I tried one. I'm not going to give away what we were working on yesterday, but I did one. and I like played around with the size of the gates at the front. So I did this one larger and this one small, and that was really cute as well, you know, for something different. So we're just going to burnish those lines down so it's nice and sharp. And then I'm going to take the brine this time for the middle just to pick up those colours. And then whenever I'm making my own gatefold, my inside panel, I just like to do slightly smaller, because you do take it in a little bit because you're adding your score lines in, so it's a little bit narrower than that little 5.
And you want it to be able to fold, don't you, still?
Yeah. So I'm just going to naturally take that to 5 1/4 by 6 3/4. No, it was 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. And then we will do 3 notches under in both directions.
And all the papers coordinate as well, don't they? So you've used 3 different papers so far, haven't you? And they just all work so well together.
Yeah, and you don't even have to think about it. They just look fabulous. So we'll pop that down. And again, just make sure happy with the placement of my mat and layers. And then when we pop this in here, you will have that little white border, but it's absolutely fine. I'd rather that than it be too tight and my edges be catchy on the scores. And you can do these inside panels as well if you want. And we'll just pop that on there. So now we're going to move over to our topper. And we're just going to take this out. I have got into the habit recently of just going over some of the pips, just to make them coming out really, really nice and smooth. It's weird. I've got a few friends called Pip at the moment, and I can't say the names without thinking of pips and cardstock anymore. So this is the bit where I was going to do this. So like I said, I'm going to put the frame on one side and then the hedgehog on the other. So when it comes together, it kind of gives us that hugging motion. So let's start. I'm going to put my hedgehog on flat, and then the frame can sit over the top. We're just going to put the adhesive to halfway, so it's not going to stick on the rest of the card. I'm going to bring him just a little bit more towards the top, because I am going to add a little something at the bottom. So we'll just pop him on there, and then it's going to be this side. So when I flip that over, I'm going to add my foam pads to the opposite. And we'll just take our skinny strips that are perfect for this, because you can just mould them round the shape of your frame. Absolutely perfectly. She's hid a scissors somewhere.
So have you still got your hedgehog?
Yeah, he's still there. He's not going anywhere. No, it's officially his 2-week anniversary today.
Oh.
And he's not run away yet. He loves his little snuggly bed we've made for him. And he's eating all his food. That looks a little wonky. Let's just straighten it up. There we go. And then we can pop our frame over the top. Now, for some reason, that's not looking like it wants to sit perfectly central in there. So
yeah,
it's not, no, isn't it? So I'm going to put this frame on, and then we can just move him a little bit over. And that's better. Pop him there. And then, just for something at the bottom, I'm going to go and I'm going to steal from another sheet. I'm going to take the ribbon border off this one. And like I said, this is the beauty of sets like this, that you can borrow and steal from bits of different bits. And like I said, you've got 2 sheets of this, so you've still got a ribbon border if you're wanting to use it with that card. I think it works just as well with this one. And I'm just going to cut 2 strips just to the 2 notches under the 2.5, just to sit at the bottom.
Who's in the comments today, Lisa?
I think it might be Jeff.
Who's in comments? She's asked who our favourite characters are from the collection. Can we choose one? That's quite difficult, isn't it?
I am torn between the goat and then the character that I'm using next in my next demo. And we just pop this down. Across the bottom, just build that up, and then we will be taking our sentiment. Again, it just gives me that feeling of that burrowing that they're doing, and we'll just take the hedgehogs, and I'm going to pop this onto the top of that frame there, just with a little bit again of this skinny strip, just so it'll kind of hold that in place when you've got it in your envelope.
Michelle says it's choose your favourite child time again.
Yeah, it is. And we will just pop our hedgehogs on there, and that just holds it all nice. And we have this lovely gatefold effect, and he opens up and he comes in and gives you a hug.
That is gorgeous. Look at him.
So cute.
Just
I love,
the
you can
cutest.
very pick it up. It's this little worm in its head. It really makes me giggle. It's those tiny, tiny little things.
That's the thing,
that are
it's
just
the little
incredible.
details in it. I
Yeah.
think every time you go to use them, you'll see some more detail
Yeah.
in them, something else. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love that. We've got more demos coming up. But let's have a look at some of the other products that you are going to be able to use with this collection. First of all, we have got your foiled cardstock. So you are getting 16 sheets of your A4 foiled adorable scoreable cardstock. You've got 8 different designs on 2 different colourways. I love these. You've got those really bright colours. So it's $9.99, $8.99 if you are a Diamond Club member. So you've got that on. Look at the foiling on there. On the yellow and the blue there. This is always a really useful one as well. Those clouds that you've got on. Is that Hessian?
Yes, I
I feel
think
like I should
so.
know the names
Yeah.
by now. And then the blue. Look at that one. Could we have got any more foiling
I know.
onto there?
Absolutely.
But these, how stunning do these look if you are making your card blanks from these? So maybe a stepper card out of these. And then you've got a gorgeous pink. And you've got almost like brickwork, isn't it, on that one? So you could use it either way round. And then again, look at that. All different colours in here. You've got 8 different designs. And again, as we go through, I think you'll think of the characters that you are going to be able to use these with. Again, look at the amount of foiling on there. All edge to edge. Love that one. I think this one's my favourite.
Oh, yes.
Look at it. Look. Just, and you can use them together as well, can't you? Those two together would work perfectly. And then you've got those sort of paw prints on there as well, on the black and the brown on there. So you are getting 16 sheets of your edge-to-edge foiled cardstock, $9.99 or $8.99 if you are a Diamond Club member. Then we have gone through our adorable scoreable and picked out those colours that are going to work best with this collection. So you are getting 24 sheets, 12 colours, 2 of each. $9.99 or $8.99 for Diamond.
Doesn't
Ooh.
like block colours.
There we go. Is that better? Yeah. You can look at the range of colours that you are going to get. And it will just extend how many makes you can create, isn't it, from this?
Definitely.
You've got every colour that is going to work perfectly with those toppers. Ooh. Felt like it changed the whole screen colours then.
Yeah, it's definitely
Didn't it?
got- it's like it's put an orange tint on things.
It has. You've got your brown there and then lastly your black. So 24 sheets, 12 colours, 2 of each. $9.99 or $8.99 if you are a Diamond Club member for our adorable scoreboard. And obviously works perfectly with this kit, but you know you can use it with all of the other collections that you've got from us here at Hunky Dory. And then, this is gonna look good with it, isn't it? Your Quirky Animals Miri selection. So 16 sheets, 8 different colours. I mean, I'm just going to put it out there. Our Miri's the best, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, look at the colours that you are getting on here. The reflection that you get. You are getting 2 each of these. Oh, look at that.
Stunning.
And again, you could use it with this collection or any of the others. Look at that blue. I mean, you don't need to add a lot either of the Miri, do you, to your cards. Make sure you cut out the centre if you can't see it. You know, really make the most of that. You got getting 16 A4 sheets, 8 colours, 2 of each, $8.99 or £8.9 if you are a Diamond Club member. Next up, we have got, look at this. Look at this. So, on Hobby Maker, Anne-Marie was there yesterday with this collection. Before they'd even shown this, 25% of the stock had gone.
Yeah.
And it sold out, didn't it?
It really
there is
did.
no more stock for them, but we have got some here. So if you do want this, grab it whilst you can. 15 stamps, $11.99 or $10.79 if you are a Diamond Club member. Look at all of these characters. You make me smile to someone very special. Birthday wishes from me to you. So really generic sentiments that you are going to use on all of your cards, but then you've got all of those characters as well. Anyone who bought our new prism pens, these are going to be perfect, aren't they, to practice your colouring as well.
Absolutely.
And I love the fact we always do them coloured in on the back, so that you've just got sort of an example, isn't it, to see the types of colours that we have used on them. But look, you've got that dog, you've got the peacock, look at the panda, you've got those birds on there as well. So many cute animals. $11.99 or $10.79 for Diamond Club members. I think that's going to sell out, definitely. So make sure, if you are a stamper or you want to give it a try, make sure you get hold of that. Next up, what have I done with them? Oh, here they are. An essential with this collection, we have got your googly eyes. Now, these are not new, but they just work perfectly with it, don't they? 150 googly eyes, 4 different sizes. And you can see when we went through those toppers how well they are going to work with all of your makes with these. Just $2.99 or $2.69 for Diamond Club members for 75 pairs of eyes.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, isn't it? And I love the fact you've got those 4 different sizes there. So definitely grab hold of those. And then another thing that isn't new, but again works perfectly with it, your imperfect verses. It is part of the Hunky Dory humour range. You are getting 48 sheets within here, 8 sheets in each of 6 designs, 192
Wow.
verses. And let's have a look. Let me grab, so you can see, look at that. Growing old is a gift. Wetting yourself when you blow the candles out, not so much. They're just going to make you smile like these toppers do, isn't it? Lying to me about your age is much easier now that I have trouble remembering what it is. Just every once in a while, someone amazing comes into your life, and here I am, it's me, you're welcome.
See, those cheeky characters would match perfect with that, wouldn't they?
That's the thing, isn't it? And, oh, this is one of my favourites. Look at this one. You're so lucky to have someone as wonderful as me in your life. The way it's been changed around.
That is so fun.
Oh, and then this one should be me. It's just not fair being too old for TikTok but too young to retire. That's where I am at the minute, I think. But they're just going to make people smile. They're just that right side of humour, aren't they?
Yes.
Without being, you know, offensive.
Cheeky.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're old, but if you were milk, I'd sniff you first. So fun. 192 verses are just going to work perfectly with those characters, aren't they? Let's have a look at some more samples. This is one of the cards that Anne-Marie made yesterday on Hobby Maker using one of those verses. And what a brilliant idea to cut them out.
Absolutely, yes.
Because you get so many of the topper sheets, you can do that, can't you?
Yeah.
And turning it into that frame. I think that goat is just...
He's so funny.
Yeah.
It's the way the fish is looking down at him as if to say, oh, what is that?
Yeah, who invited him?
Yeah.
King for a day. You've got that foiled cardstock in the background that works so perfectly with the papers. Oh, look. Oh, how do you do this one? Oh, wow.
Oh,
Look at
wow.
this.
Oh, that gives me thingy vibes, like Madagascar vibes, you know, when they escape the zoo.
It does. Somebody actually wrote in the comments about it, the animals looking like something from an animation film, don't they? Which is great. I love that make there. This one, you've got the cat.
Ooh, so different. Perfect for Halloween, that one, isn't it?
Definitely. And it works perfectly with that foil card stuck in the background, doesn't it? And then the brick paper matches the topper. It just all works so well together, doesn't it? Oh, look.
Oh.
How cute is that? So using it with your alphabet book, your sentiment dies. Another one here, using that foiled cardstock to make your stepper cards. I love that pink one. Hope you're
fun.
back on your feet soon. Look at him. And again,
I've just thought about it now. I might actually do it for my prep coming up for the weekend.
oh, okay.
Like maybe put it on a spinner so you can turn him round so you can put him back on his feet.
Yeah, I did one on
Should we do that?
on a wobbler, so he wobbled about. But yeah, definitely, yeah.
Right, that's one idea
Sneak
knocked up.
peek of Cat's demos for Sunday. This one, oh look, this is what we were talking about with this one, isn't it? So having, look at that.
So clever.
What a showstopper card that is. Love that again with that foil cardstock. And then using the stamps.
Oh.
Such a clever way of using them, isn't it?
So effective.
Love that one. Yeah. And this one. Look at that. I love that. Do you?
Yeah, very much so.
That is by Jessica. We absolutely love this. I think the stamp ones. Look at this one by Rachel. I love them done in like pink and sort of all of those colours as well. You make me smile.
It gives me proper Top Cat vibes, that one.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, the colours.
Look at this one.
Oh, that is incredible.
Happy birthday. Everyone needs these stamps.
They do.
Don't they? This one here. Look at them. Looking poking out there. They're just so clever. This one has been doing your masking technique. Look at the little frog right at the top. So cute, aren't they? You're going to have so much fun with these. And this is a really clever idea as well. This is another one by Rachel.
That dog.
So clever, isn't it? Absolutely love that. Get hold of those stamps while we've got them in stock. $11.99 or $10.79 if you are a Diamond Club member. Kat, we need another demo.
Yes. Should we do some stamping?
Yes.
Should we break it up with a little bit of stamping? So I am going to use I was going to say, this is what I always used to call it as a child, the wellant, the elephant. But it brings that childlike vibes back out, doesn't it? And the little frog. And we are going to do a bit of masking and pop the frog on top of the elephant's head. So if you are new to this technique, all you will need is a little bit of masking sheet. Now, these are, I'm pretty sure, available on the website. if you've not got it, you can use something like a post-it note or just a little bit of paper and tack it down. It's absolutely fine. But we're going to start with the image that we want to be at the front of the image. So that will be our frog. And this is just so when we place our elephant on top, we've not got all the lines crossing each other and it genuinely looks like he's sat on his head. So we're going to start with him. Pop him on here, and because I'm using our new alcohol markers, we are going to go in with our Memento ink and just place him. Turn that over, it was a little bit dirty.
I don't think this is a spoiler, but you haven't got these stamps on Sunday, have you, at Hobby Maker?
No, this is the only place you can get them now. So we are going to pop that on there, and then what you're going to do, let's just ink it and stamp it up again. And do it on to a corner of your masking sheet. And we're going to pop it down on there as well. And then while that one dries, just go in and cut it. Now, I know I've not picked the easiest one in the world because it's quite small, but cut it as close to the edges of the lines as possible. So you're going to get a true mask and work your way around. I have got one that I've done earlier because we've got quite a lot to do in this demo. So. And then what we like to do, you tend to do, is when you've done your masks, just store them on top of your stamping sheet, and then you've got them there for when you need them, because you will be able to use them more than once. And then you could just peel that off and pop that over the top, line it up as close as you can. To be fair, sometimes you can cheat and just cut like round the bottom bit where it's actually going to hit the other one. But we'll pop that down.
There's a couple of people who are saying they might wait to order the stamp till next week. I doubt it'll last the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Lisa just said there's a few people in the comments saying they're going to order the stamps next week. We don't think we will have them in by next week. We think they will sell out. Either today or over the weekend.
Yeah.
So if you do want the stamps, there's something that we probably won't get back in either, will we?
It's unlikely.
It's unlikely that we'll get them. What was the last animals stamp set that sold out really quick? And that went, didn't it? Yeah. So if you do want them, please grab them today, because as I say, we don't very often get stamp sets back in,
and it is very limited. If we had the extras, we'd be putting them on Hobby Maker on the weekend.
Definitely.
So that's how short we are. We haven't got them to do that, so that's how short we are. So then you take your main stamp that's going to sit in the background and just place it over the top and just pop that down on there. Take that away, and then when you peel off your little mask now, it should just look like, I'm going to bring this closer up to the camera, just like he sat on top without any lines.
Perfectly there,
it doesn't it? It's so cute. Absolutely stunning, like that. Right, I'm going to move this over. Right, I've started off my colouring, because even though this isn't the biggest image, we don't have the mess I'm making of myself today. Right, let me clean my fingers.
You've got wipes there?
I don't know where they will be, probably hiding under all my mess. So I've started colouring this little guy in, and we're just going to finish him off. We're going to add some highlights in and show you how we do that, and obviously colour our frog. So I've been writing my guide of my numbers at the top here. So I'm just going to take them out. I need an R20 and an R02 and the YR100. I didn't just, this is Amy's box of pens, so I didn't just want to take everything out and then put everything back in the wrong place. I know some people have been very strict.
No, Kat, there's not an order.
All right. Some people
no.
have been very strict about where they go back. So, and again, I always just like to do a little colour swatch so I know before I go down. And I'm just going to start with the top of his feet here. And then we're just going to bring those shades down a little bit peachier at the bottom. And this is exactly the same technique that I've used for his ears. And then I'm just going to blend them two in the middle with this one, just to make them smush. And then the base colour that I went down for here was the Cool Grey 0.5, and then I've taken the Cool Grey 1 and the Cool Grey 3, and we're just going to darken this up. So I've done basically this side, we're just going to go around the other side now. So I'm just going to start by coming in, adding that bit of shading. Don't worry if it looks a little bit like stark to start off with, this is why we blend it down. So we're going to come where those shadows had kind of hit, so you can see where the little creases are as well. Just bring them in there, round the top here, bring it down, and like I said, we're going to blend this out, so you don't need to worry about it looking a bit heavy or anything like that. Let's do the creases in his nose. And then you go back to your lightest colour, which was the Cool Grey 0.5, which is hiding in there somewhere. Where have I put you? There
And what you can
over.
do, once you've decided on your colours and they're the right ones, you can jot them down and keep them with the stamps, couldn't you, in the packaging, so that you know for next time.
Yeah. And then just blend that down. Well, that's kind of what I've done here. I've wrote it all on the top, so I know when I came to do it. And then you just go in over that darker colour, blend it into your lighter colour, and it'll all start smooshing lovely together on those sections. And then I'm just going to go in with the slightly darker Cool Grey 3, and we're just going to take that fine tip and we're just going to add a little bit of definition. Again, let's go over those marks like that, just on the outer edges, just to add that little bit of contrast and really make it pop. Now, let's do our little froggy friend. So the colours I have chose for this, I think it was YR14, Y11, a pale yellow, and then we're going to go for this lovely kind of froggy green. I might bring a dark one in. Now, I love, when I'm working with anything like kind of green based, I always start with a yellow base all over everything. I just think it really helps pick the green tones up. So I'm going to do the whole thing yellow to start off with. Especially something like frog that's quite like speckly.
Yes.
And things like that. And you don't have to do perfect colours, especially with something like this. You can really, really bring those tones up. So I'm going to go with the green now. And we can just start. And I'm going to leave those like kind of like little yellow dots on the edge. And as you can see, I'm not even full colouring this. I'm just giving that kind of thing. I'm going in, I'm doing a little bit of colouring, a little bit of dotting, just to build the texture up. But it shows you how easy you can do it, even on something like this. And then you can use the same colour to darken. We might go in with another one, but while that one's drying down, I'm going to go with the dark yellow just to add a little bit of shading around his tummy. We'll just blend that out again. And then let's just find a slightly darker green that we can go in and do like a little bit of speckle detail with. That one's perfect. And we'll just go in and add some little speckles just around the top, just to build up that definition there. Then let's move them to one side. I'm just going to find a nice blue. You know me, I love edging everything. That one's just a little bit too light. That's a little bit too baby blue. We will find the right blue. It's a bit like Cinderella. No. I know there's one here that I really like for this technique. Blue grey. It is. There we go. It's the blue grey. And then I love to go in round the edges and just pick up that detail around. I probably should have done this in advance. I'm sorry if it's going to take a while, but I'll do it as quick as I can.
I think that's a technique that Craig uses as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I love this. I think it really, really makes them
gives it depth, doesn't it? I think when you're looking at it there.
It does.
What colour was that one, Kat? Sorry.
This is blue grey. It is a little bit more grey now that I've put it down. There is a blue, like a really light sky blue, that usually does it perfectly, but obviously it's not falling into it. There's so many colours when you're looking to grab it can thingy. But this is the absolute beauty of the new pen collection, that there is absolutely...
But that's what we wanted, wasn't it? The choice.
And bring this round. I might then ask Amy to cut this out while I'm moving the other things.
No.
So you're not thinking. It's all right. I trust you.
No.
Just while I move on to something else. Again, I just think that eye to edge just really, really helps it pop. Right, I'm going to trust you with that bit.
No, please don't.
Oh, no, do you know what? You don't have to. You don't, because I've just remembered I was going to die cut it anyway.
Okay.
I just like scaring you.
You.
It's just like my pre-Halloween. So I'm going to take an oval die and we're going to pop that on there. What were you worried about?
I don't know.
This is the woman that does the most crazy construction things ever, and she's like, that, no, I don't want to cut it out. So we will die cut that. I couldn't think of anybody more trusted with a pair of scissors. Let's run this
I think
through.
these stamps as well, they're just the perfect size, aren't they?
Yes.
Each of the characters. So there's enough space to practice your colouring with your blending, but then they're not too big that you feel sort of, you know, overwhelmed by them.
No, they're a great, like you said, starting point, practice point for really, really layering that up. And even if you keep them quite flat, if you're not that confident, they will work just as a solid colour as well. So let's take that off there. And this is going to be the main topper.
Oh, can we just say happy birthday to Patricia Bennett? She says, today is my birthday and it's my retirement.
Wow.
I'm going to do some crafting, ordered my apron. Happy birthday and enjoy your crafting.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're just going to do a sweet little 6x4 card, and I'm going to cut the front down to halfway, so just 2 inches. And then, you know me, I love matting layering in black when it comes to stamping, because it just picks up on those lines. So I've done myself a matting layer for those 2 panels. And then for my background, I've delved into our colour block pads. I've gone for some of the really zesty, vibrant green and this beautiful grey for my elephants. And again, this is a great tip. If you are not that confident with your colouring, stamp onto some coloured paper.
Yes.
And you can just leave them like this, or you could then just go in and add a little bit of highlight.
Yes, yeah.
Just to pick out a bit. It's a great way to do it. So we're going to take the grey for our main background. So we're going to take this. It's already cut down to 1/4 under the dimension, so I need to take another 3.
And a great way just to make pattern papers, isn't it?
It is, absolutely.
That are going to coordinate perfectly with the stamp.
Perfectly. So we cut that down, and then the same with our little froggy friends. It's already cut to 1/4 under, so I'll just take that like that. And then 3 notches under. And it's just fun ways of using your stamps in different ways, but all within one card. And again, something like this, just if you just popped a sentiment in the middle of this, just on its own, it would be really cute and fun. Add that to the middle. We have got that slightly larger white border right there. The same with the green. And you can see when you pick out that green initially, you might think, oh, it's a little bit too much, but when you put it, it just helps really bring out that frog that's in the top there. I'll pop this on, just match your matting layers up to the top and the bottom. I'm going to add this little guy in the middle, and then we're just going to finish. In fact, I might be able to get my sentiment on there. let's see, to someone very special. Not quite sure. You make, right. Again, we're freestyling here. What I'm going to do, which is another great technique when it comes to masking, we've got You Make Me Smile, but it's just a bit too much there and it's a bit too much at the bottom. So I'm going to try and separate it. So we've got You Make Me at the top and Smile at the bottom. Yeah. So let's get it on my stamping block.
Oh, Fiona said she forgot the stamps. I had to do another order, so decided to get a second set of the bundle.
Yes.
Good idea.
So just take a little bit of masking tape and then just carefully pop that over the bottom word to start off with. Make sure that is secure. Then you just stamp your top part. So remember, you can use your stamps in lots of different ways as well.
Yes, yeah.
Then the important bit, because I have been known to forget this,
Me too.
Take the masking tape off, because otherwise it is pointless. And obviously we'll do this in reverse for the bottom. So we can do You Make Me Smile, no, You Make Me at the top. And then we repeat the process for the bottom, just the other way around. So this time we're going to cover up that part, pop that on.
Claire said, love this idea of stamping the paper. It's so effective. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so many like helpful tips and ideas as well as to how you can use the stamps.
And you can mix and match this with your toppers and stuff to make backgrounds
Definitely.
and things as well. If you've got a VersaFine, you can go in and stamp on top of your pattern papers from the pack as well. And then we've just got the Smile at the bottom. Just like that. And then we can pop this on here. With a couple of foam pads. Again, make sure we're hitting the right side. Let's just go down the arch of the oval there. Pop that in the middle. And there we have a lovely little elephant frog card.
I love that. Viv says, I haven't tried this technique before, definitely will be using in the future. Thank you, Kat. And I think there'll be lots of people taking those ideas, the stamping the papers, the sort of separating those sentiment stamps. Thank you, Kat.
You are welcome.
So much inspiration and so many ideas that people are going to be using. Shelley says, gorgeous. Crafty Scott Donna says, such a cute card, Kat, love it. Thank you for all of your comments. A quick Win It Weekly reminder for you. We are announcing the winners at the end of today's show. Look at the prize. If you haven't already, like, share and comment now. You can be in with a chance to win our Golden Oldies Festive Fun Luxury Topper Collection. 8 topper sets, 4 designs, 2 of each, worth $19.99. 5 lucky winners. All you need to do is like, share and comment the answer to the following question. Which of the following animals cannot stick their tongue out? Is it A, crocodile, B, penguin, or C, sloth? Lots of answers already in the comments, so make sure you get those in before the end of the show. But we need a quick recap, don't we? Let's have a look at our quirky animals. The Ultimate Collection, which is the best buy because it is saving you £10. You are getting 16 topper sheets. There's 8 designs, 2 of each, and you are getting that 48-page double-sided paper pad for just £21.98 or £19.78 for Diamond Club members. You are saving £10. So you are getting that paper pad for about £2. So definitely get hold of this Ultimate Collection. You've seen all of the animals here. Let's just flick through these really quickly. All of the different topper sizes and shapes, all of the characters. You've got your border strips, you've got lots of sentiments within here. Just really good fun, aren't they? And they will make people smile. So that is the ultimate collection. Make sure you get hold of it. People in the comments have already ordered. Maybe some people have got 2. So grab hold of it while you can.
And also that stamp's definitely not lasting till the end of the day.
Oh gosh, okay. So the stamp set's not lasting till the end of today. Okay, so if you do want it, please check out now. I know there was people in the comments talking about the last, is it Animal Antics stamp set that they missed out on. We don't want that to happen again. So please check out your baskets and order those. But let's have a look at some of the cards. Look at this one. It just works so well, doesn't it? So using that foiled edge-to-edge cardstock to make your stepper cards. Love this one. So having a look through your stash, what dies have you got that are going to work with these?
Yeah.
Look at here.
So cute.
Look how well the colours of those papers all work with these. Oh, look at this one. My Prince Charming.
Oh.
Him. Covered in kisses. Then you've got you. Yay, you've reached new heights. How neat is that bow on there? Hannah, I'm very impressed.
Wow.
I love that. And cutting into these, so doing sort of little fish tail ends on those, and then using that sort of sky background as well. And then this one, look at him. I feel like he's slightly confused, that cat.
Yes.
Not quite sure. But just stunning samples. Again, thank you to all of our design team for those. Grab hold of it while you can. Kat, are you okay for the last demo?
Of course I am.
Brilliant.
Yes. So this guy, oh, I just love him. Or her. I just think she's the funniest thing. I cannot stop staring. It's perfection. So she is my muse for this card. So we're going to take 6x6. But this is a technique. It's nothing fancy. Don't get excited. But I've just started doing the last couple of weeks and I really like the edge of it, the effect of it. It's just giving like a floating edge to the side of your card. So I'm going to take this 6x6 and I'm cutting it down to 4.5 by 4.5. I am going to make it back into a 6x6 by adding a bit of acetate. But I'm just going to have like a little floating panel either side. So we'll start with this. Let's get the boring bits out the way first before we start decorating. Especially when you've got a ribbon strip. So again, let's cut this down to 6 inches. So it's the full length of our card. And then we know we need at least 1.5 inches for the side of the card to make it back to a 6x6. And then we need a piece that is going to adhere inside our card. So let's take it to 2.5. We'll do 2 panels of 2.5. And we're going to pop these either side back in. So this is where like your glass mats and things become really, really useful because it helps you get all these measurements back in perfectly. So let's just add some tape down these sides here, just so we know. But then if we open this up, we put our score line on the edge here and then we can slide under. I know you can't see it because it's acetate on a glass mat, but trust me, if you take this then up to the edge of the 6, make sure that's nice and straight, adhere that down, and we're going to end up with this floating edge, and we're going to do exactly the same on the back. So again, place that score line on the edge here, take the edge of the card up to the 6, just like that. Don't worry, that one panel will cover. You can imagine that one's been covered lately. And you end up with this floating edge card. Now we are going to make it stand out a little bit more in a bit, but let's start doing some matte and layers. So we'll start on the front. I am going to take some beautiful gold. And we know we now want this to be 4.5 by 6. And I'm going to start with this absolutely stunning paper from the pad.
I mean, that would work so well with loads of other things as well.
It really would, wouldn't
it? Viv says, are we getting 2 of each sheet of toppers? Yes, you are. So there's 8 different designs and you're getting 2 of each. so you can put half under the Christmas tree.
Yes, that's a good
So
idea.
you don't have to put it all under.
And 6, just for this top panel. Put this down while we work on the next bit. And then I am going to bring in some of our beautiful foiled cardstock. And again, I think collections like this are where you can build them up as well and do a bit more is more, because it's a bit, you know,
it's fun.
Yeah. So we're going to do a panel on top of here. Let's do it to 3 by 5. I'm coming the notches under. Did I do that for that one? Let's take the 3 notches under, because we will mat and layer this. And then because this topper, they're not full inverted corners, but they're almost there. And just to add a little bit of that shape back in, let's take our corner punch. That one punched so easily that I didn't believe it had done it then. I thought it had fallen out. So we're just going to replicate on that side, and we'll cut a mat to 3 by 5 and do that again.
I love that foiled. That on the pink as well.
It is. It's one of my favourites, just the dot. But it's like a little bit of an irregular dot, isn't it? It's not dead uniformed. It's just, it keeps with the kind of crazy antique vibes that we've got going on here. And then when we layer this up, that should still be a perfect mat and layer for us. So we can pop that on there. And we can add this on here. And you can just see how it is coming together.
That's so
now.
all the pinks.
It's so fun. And then we can build that one on top. But I am going to be a little bit bougie with this, and some of you might not agree, but because we get 2 of each topper, I am going to sacrifice one to do a tiny, tiny little bit of layering up, just because I think he deserves it, or she deserves it. We are not gendering our flamingos in this room. Just come round. And like I said, just pick out, it has got quite a fluffy, feathery edge, but you're going to have the background image anyway, so just come to what's closest. Just give it a little bit wiggle round. And we're not even attempting those legs. We just want to do the body, just to give it a bit of height.
So many people in the chat have ordered this kit.
I am not
and
surprised.
The stamps,
it is absolutely stunning. And let's just cut into that one a little bit for that there, and we can pop that on top. Do you think, am I allowed to eat into your googly eyes, Lisa? Is there some
I think they're just on the side out there. Do you want me to grab them?
If you don't mind.
I know I've seen some recently.
Yeah, I think they're just, you know, on that shelf, just there.
I'm just looking at her and thinking,
She needs,
she needs some googles. So we'll pop this on here, and then we'll go back to our card, and I'm going to take that ribbon strip just to highlight the floating edge of this card. So we'll pop you on there. Where she hid a card blank, it's over here. So you can come on the front.
Oh, what a lovely comment from Kimberly. Said, Hunky Dory Craft TV, in case you needed reminding, you're amazing. Order placed at 9:04, shipping confirmation received at 11:05.
That is the best. So we'll pop that on there, and then we come inside, and I've made a mat and layer to cover this piece here. Feel free to do the same for the other side as well, or you could just do a little panel, just to cover where that glue is, but that should sit on there perfectly. And then we are going to take, we'll keep a little bit of this out just for our coverage in a bit. We're going to take our ribbon strip. And we're going to pop this on this floating leaving edge, so it will highlight that there's a gap in the card.
And more often than not, our topper collections come with those border strips, don't they?
Do,
So I'm sure people will be able to try this technique.
And just trim that down. Now, you're not going to have enough to cover it up on the back, but you can see here just on my table, we've got lots and lots of scraps we can use. I'm going to take a little bit of the foiled. We will use that piece just to let me know how wide that is. It's just over ½ inch, so we can cut another strip from this.
Elaine says, if I made this card, Kat, I would have to keep it, couldn't bear to part with it.
Let's pop this down the back, and like I said, we're going to ignore that bit. You can cover that bit. I just want to show you on the acetate, but just do that.
Hide the workings.
Hide the workings. And it's usually so simple to do. I'm going to take out our thing, and I think we've got to leave the googly eyes for the last little bit, haven't we? And then it's up to you whether you want to pot it over there. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? Actually, I am going to pop it over there. So I'll add another foam pad there. We have a little bit of the ribbon border left. So again, so it's just bridging that gap and highlighting that. Why not? Let's bring this in and do a little butterfly fishtail.
Oh gosh.
I hope no one's listening to us on headphones.
Oh,
She's okay, everyone.
it's okay. The die cut machine just decided to throw some things at me, but that is fine. So we can bring, and I think I might go to the top. That's cute, isn't it? Let's do that.
I love this cat.
Bring this to the top down there, and let's see what googly eyes. Now she has got different sides on this. I'm wondering if I can do that with these here. Just oh my word, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. I'm just using this for speed. Please use a proper construction glue when
And the
you've got
googly eyes, £2.99, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Look what they add to the card.
It's so much fun. Do you know what? I didn't take my thumb like that. Why is that not sticking down proper? I did take the back off my... That makes more sense. And there we go. Isn't she fun? And like I said, I'm just really loving doing this style at the moment. It's so simple,
I've not seen that
but
before.
it's just...
I love it. Like I say, we do border strips, don't we? People are going to be able to do that. But definitely, if you've ordered this collection, get those googly eyes as well, because they're just make you smile, don't they?
Yeah.
Thank you, Kat. Three
You're welcome.
amazing demos. So much inspiration, some new ideas for people to try out when their collection arrives. But our Win It Weekly question this week was...
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
Just replying to a comment.
Oh, sorry. Which of the following animals cannot stick their tongue out? The answer was, it's
A crocodile,
crocodile.
yeah.
I didn't know that. They cannot stick its tongue out because its tongue is attached to the bottom of its mouth by a membrane. Don't forget, every day's a school day. This fixed tongue prevents it from being bitten off during feeding and seals the throat to keep water out while the crocodile is underwater, protecting its airway.
Yeah.
There you go. If it ever comes up in a quiz question, you will be able to know. The answer was crocodile. We have got 5 lucky winners. Have we got those names? Exciting. So we have got Judith Lone, Claire Edwards, Tracy Maltby, Maria Wilson and Joyce Dixon. Congratulations to you 5. You will all be sent one of our Golden Oldies Topper collections. Just drop us a message and we will get that sent out to you ASAP. What a great prize. We really like that one. Next up, we have got Spin the Wheel. And we love a Friday for Spin the Wheel, don't we?
do.
So it is National Food Day. Who knew? So what we want you to answer in the comments, what's on the menu in your house today? This is going to be good because it's going to give us some ideas as well, isn't it? So let us know what's on the menu in your house today. Let's have a look what we are playing for. Is that 2 medium moonstone dies?
What?
Nice, of your choice. So make sure you get those in the comments. Kat, what's on the menu in your house today?
Absolutely no idea.
Oh, okay. Is that because you're not cooking or because you haven't planned it yet?
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm not cooking.
Okay.
We might be going out actually. So
Ooh,
yeah.
Nice. So what would be your meal of choice?
Friday, I think Fridays are the best days for burgers. I love a burger Friday.
Burger Friday.
Yeah.
Nice. Especially when you're out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Especially, you know, when you get home and you don't have to cook. Lisa, what about you?
I think we're having honey roasted gammon.
Ooh, nice. See, it's mixed in our house. Half like it, half, some don't.
Yeah, we're the same with gammon.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
the plan, but
What you having it with?
whether I can be bothered making it when I get home is a different story.
What would you have it with?
Probably mash and veg.
Ooh, gammon, mash and veg.
Do love a bit of mash.
That's what you need. I don't know about everyone else. It is pouring down with rain here.
Yeah.
It's the most autumn day possible. Let's have a look. Oh, what's the most popular one, do you think? Friday? Fish and chips. Yeah, lots of you having fish and chips. Oh, baked potato, tuna and cheese. Do you know what I've got? I've got a chicken and mushroom curry in the slow cooker. So when I get home, the house will smell of curry and it will all be done. Viv's making a spaghetti bolognese. Emma's having pizza. Oh, Joyce is having fish fingers, egg and mash. That sounds nice. Not had fish fingers for ages. Let's have a look. Denise having rice, curry chicken, potatoes, lasagna. We're going to be hungry now. I've not even had breakfast yet. A few jacket potatoes. Oh, Lynn's having sliced sausage in onion gravy and mashed potato. I feel like there's such different answers in winter, isn't there?
Yeah.
To summer. Angela says, I don't cook on a Friday, so it's a doner kebab with salad and chips.
Yum.
That sounds pretty good. Claire's having sausage sandwich for lunch, cottage pie for tea. Oh, Rachel, definitely fish pie. So many lovely meals.
Why do I always pick food questions? Because now I'm hungry.
I know, because now we all want amazing food, and I've got a tin of soup. But, you know, we'll go with it. Lisa, have we got a winner?
We do. Zoe Bullock on YouTube.
Zoe Bullock on YouTube.
And she said creamy garlic chicken.
Oh, creamy garlic chicken. Oh, enjoy. So you are the winner of 2 medium moonstone dies. Just drop us a message with the ones that you want and we will get those sent out to you. Next up on Hobby Maker, Kat, it's you.
It's me.
You are there on Sunday. Join her at 2 p.m. with brand new acetate card blanks.
Oh, so excited.
This is good. I
So
can't wait to see your
excited.
demos with those. At 4 p.m. with another look at these quirky animals. And then at 6 p.m, oh, this is a good show. Back issues of Crafting with Hunky Dory. So if you've missed out on any of the magazines, watch that show because Kat will have them on that show. That'll be really good.
Even
so
if you've had the magazine before, it's worth just getting if you want to stock up of the kit, isn't it?
definitely,
You know, if you want the kit again, because it's the only way you're going to be able to get
favourites.
it. Yeah.
So make sure you join Kat 2, 4 and 6 at Hobby Maker on Sunday. Next up here on HGTV, oh, it's me and Bex.
Ah.
There you go. Surprise! Me and Bex are here to start the week with a clear winner. It is those acetate card blanks. You won't want to miss them. Thank you for joining us today for all your amazing comments. We hope you have a lovely weekend and we'll be back bright and early on Monday at 10 a.m.